Hi, Amanda. It looks like you're enjoying this assignment. You've done a lot of work. One thing that I hate to tell you is that your cube may be too, or this shape may be too tall. Um, Remember how the template is when it's flat? So you're kind of encroaching where the template cut is. So I'm not sure that's going to work in terms of when you construct it. That's the problem. So you might have to shorten it back a bit. So sorry. So let's think about, how your 3D is going. So let's see. So we're looking for vanishing boundaries and, the colors that you use for the top and then the colors used for the right side and then the left sides. That ensures that they are equal. Sorry, that they have vanishing boundaries, and that communicates a consistent light source. So they have similar values here, and similar values here and here. So if we were to kind of imagine if we took this color and we took this color and we placed them side by side with the boundary between them vanish. So I think you could probably go either a little bit darker here or a little bit lighter here. And I might go a little bit lighter here. Also a little bit lighter here in the top so that these are more of a similar value. They're close, but you could go lighter still. And this one could go a little bit, tiny bit darker, so to have the same value as this one. So we're going to try to imagine that this is shorter. And what I'm not seeing is what's happening to this edge. I think you need to change the value here. So this little piece of triangle is too close to this little piece of triangle. Can you see that? So it doesn't help me form this edge here. From here to here, I can't see the continuation of this edge. So here I can imagine the edge, but then from here to here it disappears. So you need to change either this triangle piece or this triangle piece here. And then I'm not sure I understand that gap right there. So is it not, I'm understanding it as not being right up into the corner of these two squares. Let's see here. So just kind of consider that. If this is going darker, it's going slightly darker because, okay, that's right. So this would be lighter, I would imagine, because this is the lighter part of the, this is illuminated. This side is illuminated more than this side. So you see how this one's darker and this one's lighter, even though this side is more in shadow. And this side is a little bit more illuminated than this side. So I would probably kind of flip-flop this and this. As for your flat design, this looks very flat. And so does this. But what I might do is try to get some of these pastel tints, like take one of these tints and try to put it and replace one of these shades. So kind of switch colors. I'm trying to decide what that would be. These are kind of consistently, well, no, this is darker in value. So we don't want to have we do not want to make a switch that causes too much value contrast between these three sides. So I'm looking for a color that would make sense, and I guess maybe switching this one with this one, maybe switching those two tops and see what happens. So I think the larger cubes are always harder to make flat than the smaller cubes. These are broken up so much it's easy to kind of confuse the light source, but with this it's harder. So give that a try. You're almost done. Oh, and you have this gap right there. You need to fix that. You need to close that gap between those two colors. Maybe you could switch out one of these colors with that. Maybe this one with this one. So just play around with it. Try to break up these tints and break up these kind of desaturated tones.